I want to basically try to start up a well-being company to help these people. I didn't know the idea. I basically was working full time as a general manager for a company. I was also studying part time my MBA, but I just had this sense of urge that something had to be done. So I started on my business plan like around 12 o'clock midnight till 2, 3 in the morning. It was crazy. But I just had this force of energy to get it because I just sensed it had to be done. And so we started off, I knew that I had to tap on people's senses. Because when you tap on people's senses, whether it be taste, smell, touch, it's easier to do a sell rather than selling a service.
Mm-hmm.
So, and that's how we fell into the whole concept.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's so fantastic.
So our trademark is actually enjoy life, and the life stands for live, inspire, feel good, and empower. But we go to the whole philosophy of that. It's live life to the fullest, inspire for the greatness, feel good about who you are, and empower yourself to take control of your own life. So, and we portray that by using Australian native ingredients. And there was our first range we developed was the essential oils, only because we knew essential oils have so many great benefits, emotional wise, to help out females. And then we got into the skincare and all that.
Yeah, yeah. That's excellent. Can you tell me what your biggest challenge has been in your business so far, and how you've overcome it?
Where do I start? Is it A to Z listing? No, look, the challenges are endless at the end of the day. Every day is a different challenge. Every day is new. You're dealing with so many different markets, from the Middle East to Asia to America to Europe. There's so many different requirements, different customers. Nothing is the same. Everyone requires different aromas, different colouring on the packaging or different script. And that's on top of going through product registration in every country where you're paying out so much money to understand their laws. And then, if you can escape out of the fraud and corruption that goes on with the country, you're very lucky. But there's a lot of countries that are out there that unfortunately still have a lot of fraud and corruption you've got to battle through. And at the end of the day, who do you trust? So, I mean, these are just some of the challenges on top of, getting the right staff and financial issues. Not that we have financial issues, but cash flow when you've got big major projects, because we manufacture for quite a few other brands around the world, and they're very high-end customers to the low-end customers. But the high-end customers, they're extremely high-end, and the orders can be quite large, where you're investing 6 to 7, 8 months in advance before you even get a return.
Wow. So what motivates you?
I think business in general and just helping out other people. That's where I get a buzz. I love business and I love meeting new people and helping them out. You do it via the skincare, but we also sit on a few other boards. The Women's Association board with Lynette Parman with Women's Network Australia. They have 25,000 members in business, and we sit on a few other boards as well. So helping out other people, I think it's quite inspiring. So yeah, that's what motivates me.
Yep, fabulous. And if you had to start the business all over again from scratch, what would you do differently?
I'd marry someone rich and basically be a lady of leisure. What would I do differently? Look, you know what? I think you actually learn from your mistakes. And I feel that I'm on this life journey, and I wouldn't have it any other way. Look, I've had my ups, I've had my ups and downs. It certainly hasn't been easy, but life is not perfect. And basically, at the end of the day, business doesn't run like a book. You don't read it out of a book. You know what I mean? You learn as you basically go along. And unfortunately, the path that I have gone through, it's made me a much more stronger person, I guess, and to be a lot more wary of people around you.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. What would you say your distinctive qualities are?
Good question. Look, we actually just had someone that actually wrote a novel on me. Maybe I should just go open the chapter and find out what she said. I think I'm passionate about seeing women succeed in business. I'm passionate about Australian businesses exporting overseas. I'm passionate about providing good quality, natural skincare products at an affordable price, and creating that feel-good factor. I'm passionate about having a good, strong, ethical, professional company with really good staff behind it, and working really, closely with our clients and suppliers. Yeah, pretty much so.
Yay. What 5 things could you not live without?
5 things I could
5.
not live without. This is a question. Probably the first one would be my mum. She's just adorable. I love her to death. I couldn't live out without my mum. Secondly would be my bed, I think, because I love sleeping at night after a hard day's work. Thirdly would probably be, unfortunately, it'd have to be financial. It'd have to be cash because I'd still have to buy my food and necessities and all that sort of stuff. Fourth, good question. I think you've stumped me here. Fourth question is to have my health.
Yes.
Because if I didn't have my health, I wouldn't be able to do what I'm doing. And fifth is to be balanced and happy, I think.
Yes.
Yeah, because if I wasn't balanced
important.
and happy, I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing.
Exactly. What is your favourite phrase or quote?
Enjoy life.
Perfect.
The live, inspire, feel good, empower. Yeah.
So, and your top 3 tips?
Top 3 tips what? For females in business or?
Yes.
Okay. Top 3 tips would be do your research. I always say this at all the talks. Make sure you understand what you're getting yourself into. So doing a business plan, doing a marketing plan, understanding your customers, understanding your competitors, where you want to position yourself, understand your unique selling point and how you're going to enter the market. So research is very important. Number 2 is don't strangle your company. Mentoring so many females in business in Australia and overseas, I see a lot of females that hold on really, really tight to their companies to the extent that they don't allow them to breathe. So basically give some flexibility in your company, and anything that you can't do, delegate it out. Mm-hmm. Don't do anything. You see so many females trying to spend endless months and years trying to develop a website, but they're not experienced in it. Delegate that out and focus your energies on the strengths that you do have to start bringing in money into the business. Tip number 3 would be to be humble in your approach and wise in your decisions.
Very good advice.
All free of charge, might I add.
So the last question is tell us more about you and your product, where people can find it, and how they can access it.
Yeah, we don't saturate the market here in Australia. We basically sell it to one good quality customer per suburb, whether it be a cosmetic outlet or a pharmacy or a health store or something. But in general, here in Australia, it's sold throughout duty-free. It's sold in selected pharmacies, health stores such as GNC. We sell to selected cosmetic outlets as well. Overseas, you'll probably tend to find it. We just launched into Harrods last week in the UK, which we were very excited with, and we had a very successful media launch there. So it's usually found overseas in retail department stores, in health outlets, within pharmacy. It's also sold in selected spas as well and beauty salons here in Australia and also overseas. And we're looking at other channels now at the moment, which we can't say too much about because it's still at the early stages. But it's all very exciting stuff.
Oh, that is very exciting. So people can keep updated on your website?
Absolutely. You can log into www.sasy, Sasy, and Finelli, savy.com.au, and just on the homepage you can basically log on to the newsletter and you'll get updated with our specials and what's happening within the company.
Excellent. Thank you so much for your time.